Hello! Yeah, I'm just gonna say this here. This will probably be the only video today, unless I'm able to get more out. The problem was that I made an hour video, and the recording got cancelled, and then I had to go somewhere for like the entire day, so was not able to record or redo the recording for the tier list I was doing, but for the characters we went over so far. But that's alright. But today, we'll be going over the $700 characters. Yeah, like Biake, Krillin, Rock Lee, Biake, I can't pronounce his name today, and Todoroki. There are no more time stops. So next video is the big video. I'll just say that right here because we have to go over all the 8,000s. You know, Jotaro, Gon, him. I have to get Shiro Emiya still, and I still have to get Neji. But I've been grinding a lot. See, I've been grinding so much. I got Itachi. I wanted to get him because he's cool. So yeah, I just need 2,000 more. I need like $100,300, and we'll get that video out. But first, we're gonna do the $700 characters. We're gonna start with Trafalgar Law. So Trafalgar Law, I actually like this character a lot. I know you might think he's bad because of him having to use room to use all his moves. Yeah. But these moves are so good, in my opinion, and pretty easy to hit, that I think that's alright. First off, you got Shambles. So fast that I think it's pretty much unblockable. Unless the other guy, unless you're like targeting somebody, he's already blocking behind you. But yeah, it's pretty much unblockable. Like, the only way I see anybody blocking it is maybe, I don't know if we can do this. But they have to be blocking behind, right? Let me see if I can. It's this guy they go behind. One second. 1 second. Yeah, there you go. Here's Shambles. If I did it on the bottom. Oh, never mind. It just goes straight behind. So yeah, Shambles, never mind, is a unblockable move, just straight up 20 damage. Yeah, we're starting to get insane characters now. We got Injection Shot, which I'm pretty sure is a block break. Yes, a very solid block break. And we have Gamma Shot. Gamma Knife, I mean. Which is also a block break. So basically, none of his moves are basically blockable because I feel like Shambles is pretty much impossible to block. Injection Shot and Gamma Knife are block breaks. Also, one thing you need to know is that if you use the move like on the edge, like Injection Shot, you can go out for a bit and stuff. Like same thing with Gamma Knife, like you can go out of those circles for a second. But Shambles will only work within the rooms thing. But I think that's alright. Only problem, of course, with Trafalgar Law is that you have to use room, but I don't really see it as a problem since the reload time is not that bad. I feel like I sometimes do pretty poorly with him in free-for-alls due to the fact that I won't be able to hit shots. Because I won't be able to use his moves because people just run out of the room. But honestly, if you just like run up to them and able to get close and then you just room it, they can't do anything. Because room used to be like a thing. I'll give a little trivia here. Room used to like, you actually like stood still and you couldn't move well, like you didn't get you couldn't move at all during the room. But now you can like move a little bit during the room, so it's not as like, you know, not as bad. Okay, now we're gonna show the damage. Shambles does 20. Injection Shot does 25. And Gamma Knife does 35. See, even though you have to get him in the room, though, I think his damage is so solid that it's worth it. And I really like his awakening because, of course, during its awakening, he gets the bigger room. Like that's an insane range. Like most of the time, people are gonna be in it. He still has Shambles, which is a good move. Again, it's a little less weaker though, so keep that in mind. We have Counter Shock. Oh, he's behind. I didn't get to see it. I'll show it in a second. In Mess, I know it's pretty. I think it's blockable actually. No, it's not. Never mind. Mess is 50 damage move, does not take away any awakening bar, and it's pretty good. And here's Counter Shock. It's a block break, okay. Is Mess really a block? I thought it was blockable. Guess not. Now we're gonna wait for because we're about to lose the room. We're about to lose our awakening, so I'm just gonna kill these block dummies so we can have it for the next character. And we'll show off his damage with the next character. Oh yeah, it does block break anyways. I guess it goes from in front of you, so that's why we didn't see it, but it still block breaks anyways. Oh, let me just kill this guy. We already have him this low. Okay. Now we'll show the damage of his awakening and we'll go on to the next character. And I'll rank these characters again. Yeah. And when I finish all the characters, things, like, then we'll do that. Okay. So Shambles, as we saw before, does 15. A little weaker than the original. You have Counter Shock now. 30 damage. And Mess does 50, as we saw before. Pretty solid damage. Wait, I just need to make sure that, it does less damage, right? I'm pretty sure. Hold on, let me just do this real quick. I just want to make sure that Shambles in Pre-Awakening actually does more damage. I don't want to give misinformation here. I'm a forgetful person. I'll just do it on one of these dummies that needs to die. Yeah, it does 5 more damage. Okay, next character then. So Trafalgar, very impressive, I would say. I'm not gonna make these videos this long. I'm trying to make them a bit shorter, you know. We have Krillin next. Krillin got big buffs, I'm pretty sure. Or no, I think he got a nerf actually. With the, I'll explain that later. But first we got Destructive Disc, obviously a block break. 8.2 damage. It has a lot of good chip damage. So yeah, that's pretty good. I'm pretty sure like before, yeah, this is the nerf. Destructive Disc, if it block broke you, it would actually do more damage if you hit it raw. Here's Kamehameha. A really fast reload time, but a lot weaker than the normal one. We have Solar Flare, which just blinds the opponent. And Scatter Shot is blockable. Okay. And we're gonna go over damage. Destructive Disc will do 33. I'm gonna show off the Kamehameha here. This guy's at 35 damage though. Yeah, it's a pretty weak Kamehameha. It's like 30 damage, 35. And Solar Flare, of course, just blocks it there. Scatter Shot does 1.5 like 4 times or 6. But Scatter Shot, there's a difference because Scatter Shot you're not gonna hit most of it the time, all of it, unless you like combo extend with it, I guess. But sometimes I feel like it misses too. I was trying to kill him. I thought that would kill. So like for example, I think you could just yeah. So Scatter Shot can miss though because it obviously scatters the attack. So now we got our Awakening here. So we just get Aura now. And we get Destructive Disc Barrage. Very good move, because watch this. We use multiple Destructive Discs, they can all block break, and each one does 20 damage, and they shoot 3. Super Kamehameha, like the basic Kamehameha, is really fast. I think that's the best big beam in the game. I think it's the fastest. Sensu Beam will basically heal your health to show off. It will give you full health, and you can use it like 2 times. Yeah, health fully healed. And you got Goku. It block breaks, and so basically all his moves block break, except for Sensu Beam, which is a heal. Goku, I got nerf. You were used to use him because he used to be like your main damager here on this side, but he got nerfed, so his reload times are a bit long. So we're gonna kill this dummy real quick. But yeah, this Super Kamehameha has to be the best in the game because I feel like it has a lot of damage for how fast it is. Because some Kamehamehas are like, I mean, since they're big enough, you usually always hit them. But that one's so fast that I feel like you can get it off for like nothing. Now we're gonna show off the damage. As we talked before, Krillin did 20. So he's probably gonna do 60 damage here. Sorry, not 60. Yeah, no, 60. He did 60 damage with that. Super Kamehameha does. Okay, so it does about half damage, about 50 damage, which is really good because how fast it comes out. I'm gonna retract when I said it's the best beam in the game. Because I'm realizing that most of the beams in the game are pretty easy to hit. So, the most damage one is the best one in the game. And here's Goku, 45 damage. That's what I mean. That used to be his best move. That's a lot of damage. It's so easy to hit. I think Krillin's Super Kamehameha does more damage if you block it. It looks like to me. Okay, well now we're done with Krillin. We're gonna move on to the next character. I think I'm going relatively fast. I'm usually a slow man. So now we get Rock Lee. Do we have any forms we want to use him? Not really. I like Berkeley. There's a lot of mains for him, I'm pretty sure, so. We have Primary Lotus. Not blockable. Shuriken. Blockable. Leaf Hurricane. Blockable. And Rising Wind. Please block break. Okay, I'll be real with you. I know these moves are pretty good, and I'm not really a fan of characters who only have one block break. And I can live with this, because, again, all these moves he has that are not blockable are pretty fast, so I can live with it. We're gonna go over the damage now. Primary Lotus does. About 40 damage. 40, 35 damage. No, I think it's 40 damage. And then Shuriken does. About 20 damage. Leaf Hurricane does. 18. And Rising Wind does. But Rising Wind also has the unique ability of being able to be combos from it. Like, that's a true combo, technically. I mean, like, I just want to show, I want to see if you can Rising Wind Primary Lotus, because that would be a big good. I don't main Rock Lee, so I wouldn't know. Okay, so I think you can. I think you just like Rising Wind and then just down, just down smash him, and then you Primary Lotus, and I think it's actually a true combo, and I think that's an auto kill, right? That's a lot of damage, right? Hold up, I want to see that again. Wait for Primary Lotus to load. I want to see if that's a true combo. It looked true. Oops, I pressed down too early. But you know. No, I wouldn't have killed because if it would have killed there. If it would have killed. But that's a 20 hit combo, so I'm just saying. And that would show our 8 gates. So, in 8 gates we have the Great Hurricane. So basically like his old one. But it does block break and brings them up to a free combo stance like Toru. Reverse Lotus. Blockable. Body Flicker. It goes behind you, so it's like after image. And 10-10. Does not block break. So his only block break again is Great Hurricane. But it's really good because it basically combines like the last Hurricane move, but like with the whatever move it was before. The 4th move he had in his pre-awakening. That's basically it. I feel like his face should have changed for these 8 gates. So yeah, Great Hurricane basically just combines it. Another move. We'll show you stuff in a second. Okay, we're about. I just wanted to take him out so we can have him for the next character. Okay, never mind. I was about to use 10 times. Okay, so now we're gonna show off the damage. I think we have a little animation glitch here. It's fine. Okay, but now we have the Great Hurricane. That's how much damage it does raw. Okay. Okay. He is at full HP. That's almost an auto kill. Oh yeah, use that move. It's an auto kill. Reverse Lotus does half 50 damage, and I want to see what Tenten does raw. So I'm just gonna kill him with Great Hurricane here. I did not believe it does that much damage. That's a lot of damage, man. That guy was at full health, right? He almost died. I'm just saying. Oh, here's Tenten. It's an auto kill. Okay. I don't know. This man's kind of insane. Oh, I think his awakening. I think he might have been at low HP. Because I don't. His Great Hurricane didn't do that much damage that time. So I think Great Hurricane's okay. And it also knocks back, so it's not as good as I thought. If the combo extend, then you can like hit it. Use like a reverse Lotus on it. That would be crazy. And 10 has an auto kill, so already very good character. Yeah. Very good. Oh, and this guy. Oops. Now we have Byakuga. Byakuga. Whatever. So we'll show. He has flash step. Oh, it's good for bleach characters. I like that move a lot. We have Biake, right? It's not a block break like Rupia's. It's alright. Put something in my mouth and it was not supposed to go in there. I like chewing on stuff and I chewed on hand sanitizer. Okay, next is Scattered. Also blockable. And Jab, which is yeah, very, I saw the moveset, I guess. Now we'll show off the damage. Biake does 15. Scatter does 3/8, so it's 24 damage, and we got Jab here. I'll show it off with this dummy, so I don't think it would do over 50 damage. 15. So yeah, his moves don't do a lot of damage, and the moves that do a lot of the move that does the most damage is blockable. So, but again, I'm gonna be real here. Most people in this game forget to block, so he's really good. Honestly, if for beginners, I feel like he's really good because his best move is because I feel like people don't block. So now we're gonna show off its awakening. This is when he uses his Bankai. There's Bankai, he gets Flood. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's no, that's not the one-shot move. So, we got Flood. His block break, so it's basically like, his last block break, but it looks like it has a bigger hitbox. His Scatters does the same thing, but it looks like it does an extra hit. And we have Flash Step still. And this is one-shot move, but it might not one-shot. You see what it does is basically put you in the thing, and it's really hard for you. It doesn't even one-shot. I thought it one-shot. I guess if you're blocking, it doesn't one-shot. Because it takes away his awakening, so I thought it was a one-shot. I've seen a one-shot before, I guess. Well, it's a lot of damage, so use that at the end when you're about to run out of your awakening, because it will get rid of your awakening, but it's good just to have if you're able to hit it. The problem with it is that I've seen people just run out, like they just press Q and they're able to get out of it. Like, I mean, like you press it, but like they press Q at the same time, so they just got out of it. Okay, here's Flood without blocking, 17 damage, 2 more damage than the original. Scatter does. Again, his best move. I don't know if she did 3 10s. That's 30 damage, and Goki does this with full hit. I honestly thought it auto-killed. So I feel like you have to, yeah, use it at the end. If you're using it in 1v1, you have to make sure the guy's a little bit low. But even if he's not, like, I feel like it's still a very good. No, it's not a very good move. Wait a minute. Can you use the moves while they're in it? Do you have time to do that? If you can, then it's kind of insane. Because then it's still technically a one-shot, as long as you get him in. Like, could I just, like, if I was the Goki, right? Oh, I can't use another move. Never mind. Not it. Cause you can't use any moves during it, so. Okay, Biake is still good though. I feel like if in the right hands he's good, because again, I don't know if I showed this, but sword characters have they do have the better M1s, because they have bigger range. Same thing with spear characters and stuff like that. Certain characters have bigger range. Our final character here is Todoroki. So, I'm just gonna say it, the My Hero characters, we got a mess, a dub, and a mess here. But, if you saw my tier list, I kind of rate all my better than Deku now, so that's good, right? Okay, let's show Todoroki now. I guess I'll go in UA outfit. I gotta watch a new episode too. I gotta remember that. That stuff came out today. I watched the episode from last week today, because I always forget to watch the episodes for this show, because I always feel like it's never on. Okay, I'm just gonna say it out here. Biggest problem with Todoroki, defrost. Obviously, since he only uses ice moves in the show, right? He needs to defrost it or like lose it. So you need to defrost, or like he will get too cold in his moves, and I think he just gets slower and everything. The first is Glacier. Ooh, I forgot to put on defrost. I can do it. Whatever. Oh, I guess it just goes to full. We have Glacier. It's basically like Rukia's thing. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's basically Rukia's thing in her awakening, so it's pretty good. You have Ice Path. I love this move, by the way. It's just a traversal. And it also like does damage, and it slips him up. It's kind of like Kill with Ward, but actually does damage. And it's way better. It's way faster. And Flash Freeze, I probably should have showed if they block break. So yeah, Glacier block breaks, and I'm pretty sure Ice Clef does too, because it kind of like moves them, and Flash Freeze does not. Flash Freeze does not block break. Try it again. Why is it not coming out? Yeah, it kind of block breaks, because you know, if you hit a blocking opponent, it'll just flip them up and do 5 damage. You see what I mean? When you get defrosted, you have to defrost or you'll be done. Okay. It's whatever. It takes a long time too. It's not. It's pretty bad compared to Jonathan's. But he actually is good now because he doesn't need to be defrosted now. Now he gets his fire. I forgot to show off the damage from the original. Okay, hold up. Okay. I mean, this is probably the better move anyway, because that waiting for that defrost bar probably would have taken longer than me just resetting. Okay, so first we have defrost, obviously nothing. Glacier here does 15 damage. We saw before Ice Path does 5, and I think you can just keep getting 5s off it, right? If you just keep going around him and hitting him, it does last a long time. Oh, but you know, of course, Ice Path lasts as long as your defrost. So if you lose Ice Path the whole time, you're gonna run out of defrost quick. I think this move is very good for. Is there a way for me to cancel? Oh yeah, just press 1. Okay, so here's the I didn't see the damage. Okay, so there it is. It's pretty good damage. I need a full HP character to fully see it. Flash Freeze is really good because you can combo it. I'm pretty sure with other moves. Like if I had like a teammate here. Like if I had a teammate, I could like combo him. Let's just show this off here. Flash Freeze. So I don't think it does damage the first time, and then it just does a bunch of 4s. Not a lot of damage, but it's really good because in 2v2s you can press it, or free for all for matter. You can hold, or teams. I mean, you hold him, and then your teammate or your partner can like attack them too, and I think it does damage. And here is Awakening. Okay, for block breaks, he has Flash Freeze, Heat Wave. Block breaks. We have Wall of Flames. Block breaks. We have Giant Ice Wall. It does not block break this time, but it's much bigger. And we have Ice Path. It does 15 damage now. It's actually kind of crazy. I think you can run out of stuff in your Awakening though. So be sure to cancel it. I'm pretty sure you cancel it by holding just pressing it again or jumping. Flash Wave does 30 damage raw. Wall of Flames does 25 damage. Giant Ice Wall does 20 damage. And Ice Path of course we saw does 15. And you can hit multiple times, I'm pretty sure. But be careful because I'm pretty sure if you use a giant Ice Path for too long, look, you'll get defrosted. Hold on, I want to show that you get defrosted. Or does it just defrost you for this time? We'll see. Like, what if I'm low and I do it? I want to see if I just hold this for the whole time. I wonder if I lose my Awakening. This is a good test, just so people don't overuse Ice Path. Ice Path is his best move, though, obviously. So you just can't be able to use the move, and you can get. Okay, so never mind. You can use the full thing of Ice Path and you'll be fine, but you'll be a bit slow for a while. But you auto defrost now. Okay, good enough, good enough. Okay, so I'm just gonna rank the characters now. Doing this quick. I'm not gonna talk like a lot in the last, like I did in the last one. But the best, in my opinion, here is Todoroki. I think a lot of people would agree. Even though defrost is kind of a thing, as long as you don't overuse Ice Path, you should be fine. The other 2 moves are okay. Like they don't take as much bar as Ice Path, so just use Ice Path maybe sparingly. Don't use it a lot and cancel it when you get a hit on it. Number 2, I'm gonna have to say Rock Lee. Very impressive. His Awakening is God tier, so that's what and I think his just very solid Naruto moveset, so. And primary load is good. He's just very good. Next, I'm gonna say Krillin. Krillin does a lot of damage in his Awakening. He has the fastest beam in the game. One of the fastest beams in the game. It does a lot of damage. He has a blinder. He has a scatter shot that's kind of sucks. And he has Destructo Disc that does a lot of chip damage, so even if they block it, it does a lot of damage. And his Awakening is multiple, so if you're able to block break them with the Destructo Disc, the first one, the other two will hit, and you get 340 damage. If you're able to just hit all three of them, you get 60 damage. You got a Goku that does 45, so just those two moves alone will auto kill. You got the Kamehameha Super one, it's really fast and easy to hit, does 50 damage. And you got the Sensu Beam for 2 free heals, so you're not really going to die with this character. And as you can see, the highest tier, which I would say very high, because I feel like these Rock Lee and Todoroki. Actually, I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna do Todoroki, Krillin, and Rock Lee. I feel like that's it, and I feel like Rock Lee and Krillin can be interchangeable. Yeah, but for now I'm gonna go Todoroki, Rock Lee, and Krillin for now. But I feel like these two can be interchangeable. Next, I'm gonna go with Law. If you know how to use him, very good character, because all his moves are just every move he's good. Only problem is that you have to use Room with him, and that's what's holding him back. But I feel like it's not that hard to do Room, but I'm also rating this off beginner players and stuff like that, how people can use them when they're just starting out. I'm not just going to go off how I could use them. I have to give him this tier, because I feel like he's a really bad starter player. People won't really know how to use him, and yeah. And then we got Biake. He's only here because I really thought his one-shot move was a one-shot move. He might have been better than Law, but no. His damage is not impressive enough to me, and his one-shot move doesn't do enough. It does not kill, so. But it's not even a one-shot move. It's just a lot of damage move. It gets rid of his Awakening. It's kind of like Luffy's. It's not like Luffy's thing. What's another character in the game that has like a big Awakening, but it doesn't really kill? But it loses their bar. Not anymore. Gohan used to, but I don't think anymore. I think it doesn't get rid of your Awakening. Same thing with Ace. It doesn't get rid of your Awakening. I don't know about kind of. Obviously, I don't have him, so maybe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's the only one in the game to have a one-shot. A move that takes away all your Awakening bar, not just a little bit of it. I mean, yeah, I'm just saying, it's kind of disappointing, because all his other moves, like, Scatter is his only good move, but it's all blockable in his Awakening and in not in his Awakening, which is very disappointing, and that's why I'm putting him in last, and I'm done with this video.